Hey girl, do you know how to choose the right guy? You know, you can have all the wonderful communication in the world. The chemistry can be beautiful. But if you didn't choose right in the first place, that's just going to all fall apart. So how do you know if you are choosing right? Let me show you some things that you should be considering when you're choosing the guy to be with. The first thing you want is someone who wants to be committed at the core. Now, if he's telling you that he's not ready for a relationship, don't try to convince him otherwise. Because if he ultimately succumbs to your desires because he's trying to please you, it's going to backfire on you. If he's not ready, then you decide, do you want to deal with that and keep going and waiting? Or do you want to move on to someone who wants exactly what you want? Choose. The second thing you want to consider is, how does he make you feel in your own skin? Is he making you feel comfortable in your own skin? Or do you feel constantly insecure around him? I want you to know, if you feel insecure around him in the beginning, it's not going to get better. All you'll do is dredge up fear, more insecurities, frustration, and then resentment, along with some jealousy and being clingy. Number 3, you need to know, do you feel like he respects you? Now, you can tell this early on if he starts to push against boundaries that you've placed. Now, I want to be clear. Men will try to push up against boundaries because it's a challenge. But if you're telling him no and you're telling him exactly the things that you do not want, and he's still pushing after you've explained that to him, that might be a sign of disrespect. A man that's respectful will require you to only tell him once. After that, you won't have to tell him again. He'll act accordingly. Number 4, that guy that you go, oh my God, he's so great. But if you're walking into the situation trying to figure out how you're going to mold him, I'm letting you know you're setting yourself up for failure. I want you to keep in mind, a man will only change for the woman that he's in love with. And then it still has to be his idea. Lastly, number 5, one that you can communicate with freely. Now, if you feel stifled and you feel like you're running around on eggshells around your guy, this is a really big red flag. The man that you choose should make you open up like a flower, ready to share every part of you without pretense. Because when pretense gets in the mix, so will stress. And stress equals a mess. Choose wisely. When you choose wisely, the relationship feels really good the whole time, even in trials. I hope this helps.